Why are you dragging your boat, Jessie? Why are you dragging that?
So
it looks like the battery's almost dead already.
I'll do that like 10%.
Oh, nice. What's going on, everybody? Adam and Jessie here. We are at the new river put in somewhere up in Jefferson, North Carolina. Water's looking really nice. You can see a little bit shallow, so hopefully we won't have a lot of scoochies today, but either way it's still gonna be fun. Sun's out. We got people bringing their boats down here like we're fixing to, and get them all set up here to put in. We have about 16 boaters today, I believe. Maybe not 16 boats, but 16 different boaters. So we got people that are unloading and fixing to get all of our boats put on the water. And we're gonna be doing an overnight camping trip here on the new river. We're supposed to be staying at a primitive campsite on River Bend, so it's part of the New River State Park, but it's only supposed to be paddle in. You can't drive up to it. So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna drop these boats and we're gonna end up doing a shuttle, put our trucks where we need to take out at, and it looks like it's gonna be a fantastic time. So I think we have all our gear, and now we just have to make sure we get it all packed in. I'm gonna push you off.
Well, I might get stuck there a little bit.
I'm gonna point you away from it. See that little V going up through there? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let you shove it through that. Okay. You might be able to have this side when she gets through, okay? You need anything, Anthony? You can help you down, or?
Go and get yours down, and I'll bring mine down.
It's as heavy as it can be back here, so
Sorry.
we need to drag it. That's okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they're Just save my paddle.
Oh, it's gonna cost a fee now.
You ready for me to toss it a little bit? Can you get it if I toss it?
Yeah. Thank you.
You betcha.
My seat back flopped down on me.
Is it under you?
Huh?
Is it under you?
It was.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Sorry. Ooh, sorry.
I hope you got insurance. You got insurance?
Well,
I'm gonna need that card.
You know, these Yukons have the mind of their own.
You do, I know they do. So you took me with you. Look at you. You took
Knocked
me
you off that rock.
Ha! Here we got teardrop tripping. That's a tongue twister, man. Teardrop tripping.
Well, I did just change it to mountains and more because it is a tear.
Did you really?
Yeah. Okay. Mountains and more, and that's why. Because everybody was like, yeah.
We're in. We're live.
So I feel like this camera is real close right now. So if you're getting an extreme close up, enjoy. We are fixing to have some major bumper boats because the water is moving fairly nicely, and the middle is going to ground you out in 2 seconds. So this side, paddle this way, baby. You got this. Oh, 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 oh. What we need over there is what we need. It looks deeper, but it's twice now
Yeah.
that this person right here has been striking my vessel and refusing to pay insurance. I'm getting this license plate number.
Out of control.
go.
Section.
But it comes up here and then it turns a little left. There you go, come my way. That a girl. That's a pretty fun one, for sure. Oh, here you go. See, Brad Moore. Come on, Brad Moore. Paddle it, big boy. Nice. I think that's a neat view right there with the trees and the cut tapers down and curls around. The river curls around. That's just dark over there. That stuff's just flat dark. It probably looks real dark on the GoPro, but that's just dope.
Shoot!
So that was a scooch fest, and I just went through there and been doing that for a good part of the day. It's a little lower than what it needs to be, but the old shoulders worked out. All right, so we made it to camp on this New River trip, and behind me you'll see Jessi and I set up again. We've got the Dutchware 2-person tarp set up, and then of course we have our 2 hammocks stretching between 2 trees. So we'll give you a quick look at that. Nice little setup in there. We did bring the Wookiees, and I think that might be a little overkill tonight, but we don't necessarily have summer quilts, so this is what we're going to deal with. And got a nice little lights put up here, and plenty of room here. That's why we like this tarp. Out here you can see the New River, and we have the take-in spot right here. An interesting little spot. I remember when we was pulling down this water, I was like, man, look off the side. That looks awfully dark on that side. A bunch of those trees, and it looks really dark in there. Well, come to find out, that's kind of where we're camping at. So that turned out pretty good. Anyway, so we're setting up camp here with our boats. We got our boats pulled in, and you can see that there's several more people who got their setups going on as well. On down a little bit. We have about 8 people on this particular campsite, and then we've split off 8 more on down to the next campsite. So Jessi and I are pretty well set up for the evening. There is some poison ivy around. We've been trying to dodge that as best we can, and although I'm not the best at identifying it, Jessi does a pretty good job with it. But so we're fixing to walk on down this trail that you see behind me, and looks like the Park Service maybe even left us some firewood, and I think that's what Anthony's picking up down there. But there's a trail that runs along here that goes from this campsite to a 2 campsite down there. Now we chose this one because it had some of the rapid sounds right here. And it's real nice. I love to camp or go to sleep with the sound of some rapids, so that's what we got going on there. Some of the folks' boats are still here where we did the takeout, which was pretty nice and easy to get to. It was an uneventful day as far as people swimming. Now, it was very eventful as far as people getting stuck. It was one of those kind of days. I think it did rain a little bit yesterday, and that's good because I can't imagine what it had been like if it did not. So, Jessi and I are going to actually get our food stuffs ready. We got our chairs put up, and we're going to walk on down here a little ways to where we can join the rest of the group around the fire pit and try to enjoy the night. It's probably... Well, my watch won't tell me the weather, but it's probably a good 70-something still. And I wouldn't say it's super humid.
Mine still says it's 75.
But, I mean, I put in this brand new battery and it says it's dead.
Like right now?
Like on my screen it's saying it's just about dead. That's crazy. Anyway. Where was I? We're going to go eat. We're going to chairs and go eat. I think our setup's fine. I don't even know if it's going to rain tonight. And these are some tall trees. Let's just pin up. Hey up. Now, Jessi and I were concerned setting up here with a tree that is clearly dead and leaning on another tree. So we kind of looked it over. The wind was blowing a little bit. It didn't seem to move. There's a tree that's probably right here going up that's got a mushroom on it is dead, but it's leaning, and I think we got enough trees between us and it that with the direction that it would fall, every one of the other trees would catch it, hopefully, and we would be fine. So we're gonna roll the dice on it. But this is our setup. Should be a nice night, should be nice and cool to go to sleep. Again, we have overkill of quilts, but the one thing that I don't have to worry about is Jessi being cold. So, anything you want to say on this camera before it dies? On a new battery?
I'm super excited.
It's a good start.
And then it died.
Well, there was something really important I wanted to say, and Mitchell's got a bare butt. Bare butt. Bare butt.
Yeah, I caught it on sale. You buy one item, you got the other one free. So you got it all for half price.
That's like the funniest brand name I've heard of. Bare butt. I like it. I do.
Yeah, I think we got enough room.
Can we sit right here? Are you holding that for somebody?
I'm not holding
Oh,
it.
okay,
I'm holding
cool.
it for you.
Oh, well, thank you. See, that's what I was wondering. I just noticed there's a flat spot.
Yes.
We got Tim down there edging his drone through the trees. Look at that driving of that thing.
Some mad too.
Do like a fire swoop
That's what I was thinking.
and then bank it right behind us. He's like, I know. Yeah, he's doing good driving. Give it a wave, Jesse. Give it a wave. There you go. So Jesse's gonna be cooking us one of these. What do we call these? Oatmeals? Oatmeals. It's kind of like what we had with our cookies last time, but instead this one's gonna be some pizza. So you just actually just put in cold water. You don't have to boil it. And are those the heaters? All right, heater packs. She's got heater packs here. She drops those down in the water on what, both sides of it?
Just in the
In between her, because we got two pieces, two chunks of pizza.
I think that's it.
Yeah, and then in a few minutes, that hole right there will be steaming. For that over.
Hey Adam, would you do me this
Yes,
favor?
I will. Yeah.
It decided it wanted to run away.
Did you need somebody to eat it too?
That's what it is.
Oh, that's yours? Okay. That's dinner right there. Alright, so while they're cooking dinner back there, what do you got the fire going? Yeah, I think got the fire going for us. Thank you. And let's go down here and see how Brad Moore's doing. Brad Moore from Alabama. Previously teardrop tripping. He changed the name to something else because that teardrop tripping was tripping people up. Anyways, so let's go see how he's doing. He had a setup down here. He had forgot some parts, and I was a little concerned about his setup. I didn't know if he might need something. I think I have extra climate carabiners and stuff. So walk down this nice trail here.
There's Brad over here.
Brad, how's your setup going, buddy? I'm just coming to check on and see how you're doing.
Well, I kind of look like I've got a gear bomb going off over here, but...
He's got a porch mode going on.
Well, it was raining just a minute ago.
I know, but check you out. Strung up to the tree. Man. Well, you're a man of use. You know how to use what's around you. Is this one of these Lucy lights?
Yes.
Got him a Lucy light. So,
I love that thing.
dude, we thought about getting one. I got our clothes hanging back there.
Well, double duty.
Have you done this before?
I've done this before.
You've done this before? Okay.
Yeah.
And what's for dinner?
Pad Thai, Backpacker's Pantry.
Pad Thai.
It's probably one of my favorites.
I don't think I've ever had pad thai.
It's kind of weird because you open it up and it doesn't look very appetizing down in there.
Right.
And then it has peanut butter.
So it looked like dog food when you first get into it?
Peanut butter, and then it's got lime and sriracha and peanuts that you put down in it.
Wow.
And it's really...
That sounds about my speed. Deal.
So I'm just kind of halfway in between, so I thought I'd just...
And this is working out all right with the toggles and stuff? All right.
So far.
Okay. Nice.
I hadn't failed yet, but...
Have you been in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I said, I'm kind of concerned because I got climbing carabiners. And I was like, I'm a little concerned because if it don't work, I can hook the guy up. Yeah. So I thought I'd come and check and see if...
This is fine. I've slept in a lot sketchier.
Okay. Okay, man. All right, sounds good.
Thank you, though.
Hey, enjoy your dinner.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so let's run back up here to... I guess there's a fire pit working down here too with some folks at this A2, and then there's a fire pit up here at A1, and I think the Park Service kind of left us some cut up firewood, a little bit right down there, and a little bit right up there. Probably all we need for the night, to be honest. So, thank you to whoever did that. I'm about to get run over. Zing! Zing! So since there has been bear in the area, at some point we will we're gonna go ahead and take this trail on up away from camp, which is back here. And that's Jessie. Hi, Jess. And then we'll follow this trail, and we'll do a little teeth brushing up here and stuff. It's a nice little area, so we'll do a little teeth brushing, do a little bear bag thing, which they recommended, and then we're pretty much dressed up for our night. So we've had a good meal to eat, and bellies are full. Had some nice stuff to drink, and the evening's kind of wearing down. Daylight's going down, and so we're kind of doing some nighttime activities here to close out a good day, honestly. So tomorrow is supposed to be about 11 miles paddle to the takeout, and then we may or may not. Well, I don't think we'll make it. They said that barbecue joint is closed at 4, and we may or not make the. Huh? You're out here for 4. And we could be, but there's so many scoochies, and we're kind of concerned the river's gonna drop a little more, maybe even more scoochies tomorrow. We'll see. We'll still make it down it, but it may just be a little bit of a challenge to do so. But if we could, we were gonna go to some place, a great barbecue. I don't remember what it was, but we may have to do Plan B. So. But everybody seems to be having a good time, in good spirits. Which always turns out to be a great day, so we're just gonna roll with that. Good morning, everybody. It was a fantastic night's sleep. Stayed warm. I got down in the 50s and stuff, but it was a good night's sleep. And I don't know what time it is, because my watch is dead apparently. But anyways, we have 11 miles to go today to take out, and so we're gonna get started breaking down camp a little bit. Look up in there; it still looks nice and dark. So we're gonna get stuff kind of get packed up, start looking like human beings again, and maybe get some coffee or some cappuccino going to take with us when we put back in and head on down. So it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Then we're gonna look for some good meal afterwards. So it's time to start breaking down camp. You don't want to be the last person out, right? No, sir. We're just sitting here enjoying some cappuccino, and Jessie's made some combination of cappuccino and caffeinated coffee and decaf and creamer, so she kind of has like a cappuccino as well, something along the lines. But anyways, we're sitting here waiting for the rest of the group to get their stuff packed up, and I think Jessie and I tore down ours first, so we were on it this morning for sure. But it looks like it's gonna be a nice day. The sun's already out, and some people said they heard some things up the hill there last night, but I don't remember hearing anything. I was out. Maybe I remember somebody shined a flashlight up that hill looking for something. But anyways, I slept good. Let's ask Jessie how she did.
Well, I'm Jessie Shoup.
Hi, Jessie.
I've been a Shoup for a few years now.
And I'm a Deputy. Sounds like the beginning of an AA meeting.
I've been camping on the river off and on for about 3 or 4 years. I've done it about 3 times in that 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm. And how would you rate this time amongst all the times?
This time's been pretty good. It's everything, we got a nice little campsite.
Worked out good.
I'm interested to see how the poison ivy on us turns out over the next few days. Because it's kind of hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
But, nothing horrible.
Right.
The river's a little scoochier and
trickier
than what,
And some of the rapids were a
It's
little more technical,
frustrating.
weren't they? Because you
Yeah.
come through one of them, there was a rock there, you had to turn around and stuff, so it's good practice. and you have, not you may have, maybe you had before, but you had a lot of rocks hit you underneath, and maybe you weren't even realize they're there, and all of a sudden, thunk.
Yeah, I think I'd be talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden I stop, and they keep going.
Yeah.
So.
It's like you put on the brakes, but you didn't. It's like, what? Hey, that was awesome. Yeah, but you realize that they're not gonna knock you over.
Not yet.
Just bumping you underwater.
Yeah, I still have that concern. I'm still worried about, which way I'm tipping when I do
Right,
get stuck.
right.
So.
Yeah.
And so here we're learning how to properly do a roll.
This is how you roll. It's crazy. It's getting a little crazy. There's maybe a sneak around if we don't drag.
Which way you want to go?
Through the rapid. Maybe where you're pointing may be the best route.
Like right through those little...
I think so. To that V.
Yeah, so you can almost see the bank over there.
I know. Go around and turn left.
Yeah.
Why are you dragging your boat, Jessi? Why are you dragging that?
What if I just float down there?
Let's float down the river?
Yes, fuck the boat.
I gotta bleep out so much of your words.
So Adam has decided to go the way I suggested, but he worded it different, so it sounds like it's his idea.
So Jess and I have been on the water probably an hour or something. We left about 9:30, we think, a little bit ahead of the group. We had 11 miles to paddle today, and we were hoping to get back to the truck, maybe go out and get a little something to eat, just me and the missus, and then head back home and get back there at a decent time, hang out with the kids a little bit for the weekend, since we kind of bolted on them 6 a.m. yesterday. So we do like spending some time with the kids, and so Jessi's been doing fantastic. Just amazing through these rapids. Not that I expect her to go down, but I know some of them were quite interesting. I don't think I caught the one on video. Hey, did you catch the one on video where the water pours over and then this way?
I'm really not sure.
All right. But anyways, that one was kind of a tricky one. I didn't. Excuse me. So.
I think I'd be talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden I stop, and they keep going.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't really. That was a collision, and that's cool. But I have insurance. I'm turning you in. Please, not if I can't catch you. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. But we have a bridge ahead. That looks like a low water bridge. We don't know anything about it. Probably could go under it. It looks like it has 2 arrows pointing left. Maybe saying that we should take out and go around it. So, I know folks who would just go under it, but I'm betting those arrows are for our benefit. So we may paddle left here. Right beside me. You're okay. Come on down. You're okay. Come on down here. Yeah. You can go right here. See if you can see if you can get a foot right there. Grab my hands. Get that foot right there. There you go. Shit. What's wrong?
Now hang on just a second, I'll help you.
All right. Super, super, super deep muddy.
Do what?
You want to come up in here? Because that's like 3 foot of mud in there.
Oh, nice. So nobody told me I was going to have to portage. I just brought lighter gear.
I mean, I guess you could try go under that if you want. We just obey the arrows.
Yeah. I feel like Dudley from Wild Hogs. My legs are asleep.
If not, that's a good step right there, and I can. That's up to you. What do you think you got there?
All right, let's go.
Hopefully, this is the only one.
Hopefully. Some of them will probably try to go under that.
Yep.
And they'll probably make it.
Yep.
But I hate
So we did a pretty gnarly, not gnarly, but a pretty, maybe almost unnecessary portage. But then again, it was necessary because the people that were behind us that went under it had to really kind of crank their necks and lean their boats over. I don't think Jessi was too comfortable with that, and honestly, I'm not real comfortable putting myself sideways. But anyway, we picked up, I don't know if you can see him behind us, but we picked up Brad Moore, who came right at the right time. Thank you, Brad, because he helped us to portage our boats up and over that low bridge. So we all kind of helped each other get our boats up and over it. And even though we probably could have went under it, this really wasn't a point in it. I mean, it was a lot of extra energy spent trying to, you know, go around it and stuff and out of it. And then when I stepped off of it, it was like it went up to my knee in mud. So that was not cool, but it worked out. So anyways, that's where we're at now. He said, because he's been logging it, that at that low-line bridge, we were about 6.5 miles maybe to the takeout point. So that's gonna leave us plenty of time to go and grab something good to eat, and that's what we're looking forward to. Good shot of Mr. Moore coming through. Get a good look at that nice prion.
10 seconds,
Boom.
but that was
We've made it to the takeout that I almost went past if it wasn't for good old Brad Moore, who joined us. And he pointed over, and sure enough, here we are. Oh, my. Oh, Jessi's coming in hot. Okay, I lied. That was, and so did Brad. He was tricking me. But that's not our takeout, although it looks similar, but now I can tell where it's not our takeout spot. So we are pressing on. And Brad said that if this was the right one and we actually missed it, he would pay for the shuttle and a dinner. So